Hello, good evening, folks. It's me again. Oh, by the way, I should lower the bitrate of the video. So I was recording stuff the other night, and that's why I was still using the older settings. Alright, it should be okay now. Alright, hi guys. So, I'll be getting started on Baten Kaitos Origins today. Let me see. It's getting colder and colder around here. Yeah, so I did say that I would be streaming the undubbed version of Baten Kaitos Origins, but unfortunately when I tried to get the patched version to run on my Wii, well, it was running fine at first, but then as soon as I got into a fight, it crashed. And then I tried loading my older save files, trying different areas of the game. Every time the game was trying to load the audio file for what the character was saying in battle, it would crash instantly. Like, it would crash the system completely. So that means I can't stream that version of the game. I haven't, yeah, come to think of it, I haven't tried with Dios Mios instead of Nintendo. That's something that would be worth trying, but I'm not feeling it anyway. I think it would not work anyway. So anyway, well, that means at the end of the day that I have to be streaming the English version, and actually that might be a bit more convenient simply because of the fact that that I won't have to read out loud anything that is voiced in English. That I can just sit back and just enjoy the voice acting that way. Well, anyway, yeah. So I'll be playing through this like from the beginning. I do have old save files. I will be using my game clear data, so that will be like on a second playthrough of the game, so I keep a bit of the data from last time. But unfortunately, yeah, I don't have any more space on that memory card, so I might have to delete a save file. Unless I was willing to use a different one, but I wanted to keep it all on the same memory card if I can. Yeah, begin with the data carried over. Yeah, when was my... Oh, yeah, well, never mind, okay. Because I was gonna say, I wonder when was my... what the date was on my last save file. I'll just let the intro play for now. I must say, I preferred the CG cutscenes of the original. Okay, here we go. Let's get started.
The same dream. Again. You too? Wonder what it means. Such a strange dream. Well, no point in dwelling on it now. There's still a few hours before dawn. Let's try to get some sleep.
Servicemen, The captain's called an urgent meeting in the strategy room. Rise and shine.
There's not much for me to say at the moment.
A meeting in the middle of the night? I guess we do have to earn our keep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the voice the compression for the audio of the voice clips, it's much better in this one than it was in the original Baten Kaitos.
All right, my wings of the heart are good to go. Ready?
Yo, Zamba! Hello there. How's it going? The stale water in this barrel must have been drawn quite some time ago. The water here tastes terrible. You'd think they could do better. You know, I bet we could take this with us if we had something to put it in. Let's press on ahead for now. Okay. How's it going, Zamba? Obtain the Magnus Will. The bare necessities of daily life have been collected in this wooden chest. This shelf for a serviceman's gear is currently empty. Okay, there's going to be some cool music now. There might be some Baten Kaitos stuff in Smash Brothers in Ultimate. I can't recall if I saw any. Yeah, I don't have any empty Magnus, so I will not be able to pick up these apples. Rotting mountain apples. One step closer and I think I might pass out from the stench. You know, I bet we could take this with us if we had something to put it in. Let's press on ahead for now, yeah. There's nothing you can do about it at the moment. Isn't that the room I just came out from? Well, or it's another room that looks exactly like it. Doing fine, stepped only on accident. That bumps you a bit. Well, it means you needed it. Unless you had something else that you needed to do, well, I guess it's not too bad. Am I really going to have to wear this from now on? He's out cold. This appears to be a closet for rifles. The scent of gunpowder fills the surrounding air. I don't think I'll ever get used to sleeping next to artillery. Ah, yeah, those are the George rooms or whatever it was called. Yeah, but I can't pick them up at the moment. Yeah, you need those for something later down the line, but I can't recall now. Ah, yeah, it's true. Yeah, you can quote-unquote run by doing this. If you're one of the men called to the meeting, then get your tail up to the strategy room. Is that the way? Oh yeah, has to be. The strategy room is just ahead. The other men are already there. You are the last of the bunch. Make it snappy. Oh, it's the treasure chest that I'm after. Obtain the Magnus leather vest. Dark serviceman lies sprawled out on the bed, sleeping like a rock. This chest contains what look to be a soldier's personal effects. This is kind of private, so let's stop rummaging around. Hey kid, what are you doing wandering around? Didn't you get called to the meeting? Just because you're a spiritor, that's no excuse to slack off. Gotta move on. Blah blah blah. Why is everybody so uptight around here? Let's go, Racy 3. Ah, yeah, I get to save. And I'm gonna have to pick a file that I want to lose forever. Yeah, so the last time I played this was in Oh no, I did play it in 2012, it seems. Oh, okay. I thought it was much longer ago. Last time I played this, but apparently not. Apparently I did play it like more recently. But the first time I did clear the game was in 2006. Yeah, so there you go. Like, yeah, like 4 plus 8, yeah, 12 days before the Wii came out is when I finished the game for the first time. That was really the end of the GameCube days. The very end. Ah, well, let's delete this one. I'm never gonna play it with the save files again anyway.
You're late, newcomer. Hurry up and take your position.
Any mission ordered by Lord Baelheit is to be in the Empire's best interests.
Let's begin the briefing. Tonight's mission is an assassination. The target is Emperor Olgan. Shut your traps! Attention!
Emperor Olgan. Emperor Olgan. Who is that guy again? No, that's a kingdom. The kingdom in the clouds. Could it be the Emperor from like the Empire? Alphard?
As you were.
Can't recall.
I certainly share your unease. But as you know, the Imperial Dark Service does not answer to the Emperor. We're Lord Baelheight's private guard. I don't see why these orders should come as a surprise. Our duty is to take action when his lordship requires it. Nothing more,
yeah, so it's really the
nothing
Emperor
less.
of, like, the Alphard Empire that you have to...
Consider this mission Code S. All servicemen are authorized to use Para Machina. Open the lockers. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the one that looks different from the others is actually not a Para Machina at all, but I won't spoil
Retrieve
too
your
much of the
Para
plot
Machina
right
and
now.
proceed to the rendezvous point. I'll provide further instructions there.
Well, even I don't remember all the
I'm
details
also going
anyway.
to break with protocol and issue blank magnets. Use them during the mission to store and transport the magna essence of whatever you need. That is all. Dismissed.
Assassinate the Emperor. Leave it to the Dark Service to handle the dirty jobs. A high-ranking confidant sends his own men to strike down his master. And not just any master. This is the Emperor we're talking about here. It doesn't get much dirtier than that. Then again, this could be our lucky break. I bet you never thought the Emperor would go down like this. Plus, we can use the money to put food on everybody's table. There's no way I'm passing up this chance. Are you with me?
Yeah, I can't remember if it's exactly like in the other one. This guy sounds like one NPC from Monster Hunter World. I wouldn't know. I haven't played Monster Hunter World, so...
Good.
But
I'm
it's quite
counting on you.
possible. I mean, they're... The guys they used to employ for games such as these are usually high-profile voice actors, so... It wouldn't be surprising if he was still around, still doing the same thing for, like, other games. This panel is really starting to show its age. I wouldn't be surprised if it went up in smoke at any second. Everyone's been issued 8 blank magnets. Here's your share. Obtained 8 blank magnets. You clear on how to use these? Yeah, I know how to. Yeah, I don't need to waste time on explanations. Control panel is on fire. Yeah, this is a tutorial to tell you how to use them. I need to go get some of that stale water from earlier and carry it in a Magnus. So that I... Oh, no, or... yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, I don't have to go back to the barrel from earlier. The fire is right next to you, god damn it. thanks. Take this for helping me out. Obtain the Magnus Herb. That's the heal in battle, perhaps. No? Or maybe it wasn't? Oh yeah, it's true, you can sort your decks. Yeah, you can save like different decks for use in battle. Yeah, it's been a while. I can't remember absolutely everything. Obtain the Magna-Essence Travelogue. Ah, yeah, that I remember. Yeah, it's kind of like a repository of everything that you've done so far, so that you can keep track of what was the last thing that you were told to do or whatever. The use of Paramachina has been approved for this mission. Head to the lockers before you go. Ah, yeah, it's true. Yeah, I need to go get Gilo.
You know, you might want to watch your mouth there, Ghost Boy. The service is crawling with men a lot scarier than you. And if they catch wind of what you said in there... Now see? What did I tell you? If you want to stay alive, you better learn to keep a low profile.
Wait, what did I say?
Hey, tough guy! You think what we do is dirty, huh?
Little runt. When Lord Baelheit asks you to do something, you keep your mouth shut and do it.
Yeah, we don't need any snot-nosed punks in our ranks. Maybe we can beat some sense into you.
Yeah, I'm keeping the good stuff for right after. 0, 1, 2, 3.
May my blade be sharp.
You've heard this song? Maybe it is in one of the Smash Brothers titles. Or you may have heard it on one of my streams, like in the background music I put on Pokemon or something. It's possible too, because it was in there somewhere.
This'll do.
Level 2.
Whatever. This'll do.
It's not really giving me what I need. Can I discard them? No? Or maybe I can't yet. Never knew which game it was from? Well, it's from this one. Baten Kaitos series has some wonderful soundtracks.
Does that even count as a fight?
Aw, I didn't even level up.
Is that all you got? I expected more from a
I just beat the crap out of you. What are you talking about?
Maybe his spirit's off taking a nap right now.
Seriously, it's not like we can see it. How do we even know it's real?
What? Are you calling me a liar now?
Yeah, let's shut them up.
What's going on out here? Get to your station now!
Yes, sir!
I want to beat the crap out of these guys.
Soggy, was it? You've got guts. Picking a fight so soon.
I'm not
after
picking
joining
anything. They were ganging up on me.
Now, no need to get defensive. We got high hopes for you, Spiritor. After all, Legend has it people like you and that guardian spirit holed up in your heart are going to sway the fate of the world. Anyway, you'd better hurry up and get yourself ready. The Paramachina are down that way. Get moving.
No, it's not here, was it? No, it was on the floor below, I think. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so that's what a Paramachina looks like, and you'll see that Gilo looks nothing like one of them. Because it's not one of them. The automaton, unlike any of the other Paramachina, has been stored away in this locker. Alright, Ready C3, time for us to get ready too.
You looked a little cramped in there, Gilo.
Cramped. You know that sensation is lost on me. Is it finally time for action?
Yeah, but try to keep it down a little while longer. Paramachina can't talk, remember? There you go. That's more like it. Well, here goes. Our first field mission. Are you ready?
You know it.
Glad to hear it. I know we've been through this, but you and I need to be as like-minded as we can. The more we get along, the better the Magnus will draw
Yeah,
during
that's
combat.
what it does. Yeah, that's where the influence of your answers to his questions like come into play in the gameplay of the
So
game.
for example, if things are going well between us, we might get a good sequence of Magnus for setting up a chain attack. Or if we're taking a beating, we'll have a better chance of drawing a recovery Magnus. Of course, we can't draw anything unless we put it in our battle deck first. The point is, the choices you make will determine how well we work together.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
Don't count too hard. No, that's not the kind of thing you want to say to achieve the desired result.
Now that's what I like to hear. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, sometimes you can see like a Magnus that is going to come up out of the deck being replaced suddenly by another one that would be much more beneficial to you than what you would have had otherwise, and that's a result of the good relationship between the spirit and the character. Ah well, anyway. Pimp Rogue. Hi Panda. How's it going? Do you want to make your trades in Pokemon, Panda? Because I can do both. I can set up my Switch and we can do those trades if you like. If you do have the Pokemon we talked about. Which way was it again? Yeah, up the stairs. Oh, maybe I might need those rotten apples. This weekend? Okay. Yeah, I'll be there this weekend anyway. Yeah, I'll be streaming. No problem. I did say that they were for you anyway, so I'm not trading them with anyone else. Nothing to worry about. Ah, okay. Yeah, sure. I had in mind of trying to get Scyther maybe this weekend. I already tried in the past with no luck, but I will try it again. Since I know that it's one of the version exclusives. Picking up a few things that I know I might need where I'm going.
Hey, you there. You're the twerp who just just joined up,
What are you
right?
calling twerp?
Wait, what is that? Is that your paramachina? It's ancient, kid.
Code S stands for Special Ops, not screw around. Get a clue, loser!
That thing right there you're calling ancient is gonna beat the crap out of you.
This fight might be too much for you alone, provided their guns sting more
I
than
love
their
Gilo.
bullets.
The writing for that character is just top notch.
I'll act on my own for the time being. You just worry about yourself.
What did we just say about the fact that Paramachina are not supposed to be talking, so you should just shut up?
Okay, thanks, Gilo.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that one is stunned. Ah, yeah, that's right. It's acting on its own for the time being, it said. Yeah, so I don't control Gilo at the moment. Hold on. Egan, Spencer, Coughing Meowth, Vulpix, and Buzzsprout. Yeah, those are the ones that you want to trade with me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Meowth is in there. Yeah, that sounds like all of them off the top of my head. Yeah, I will try to get Scyther next, which I'd like to trade for a Pinsir if you can get one anyway.
This'll do.
Ice Man!
Here.
Who said you should help?
I wanted the number 2 and Growlithe.
Nice.
Yeah, Growlithe I already have, so that's not an issue. Yeah, Mankey, that shouldn't be too much trouble getting. Sentru, Grimer, yeah. Scyther is like the rare one amongst them, so that might be a tad more troublesome to get, but I will still try to get it though.
What's with...
Forget it. Let's just go.
Okay, yeah, nice. Thank you. I didn't remember the saving taking that much time, though. Hey, new guy. Perfect timing. Come here a second. He's the guy that's gonna give me the first side quest in the game, I think. Alright, that's my man. I've got a bad feeling about this. C2 and men took the magna essence of the torches when getting ready. Now they've all gone out. So the captain just came by and told me to relight them all using some fire. The problem is all of my blank magnets are filled with water. So standard operating procedure says it's your responsibility to take over. Standard... Wait, why me? Oh, simmer down. These kinds of jobs always go to the new guy. Look, I'll give you something nice when you're done, okay? Hey, what do you think? Yeah, we should do it. Because it counts towards completion. From any of the room lights. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Like this one? No? I'm okay. I need to find a torch. Any of the room lights, he said, but I can't see any, like, torch lit up with fire. I know what I have to do, but... Or there's one. No, I don't. Or that one, maybe? Yeah. Gonna grab a few. Never seen this game before. Well, for us Europeans, it never came out in Europe. But since you're in North America, well, it did come out in North America, but like at the tail end of the GameCube's life. Was one of the last big games released for the GameCube before the Wii came out. No, not this. Go ahead. That leaves 3 to go. And I think I did get 4, so it's alright. Leaves 2 to go. There's 1, and there's the last one. Okay. I should always carry some fire with me because sometimes you need to... Yeah, actually, yeah, capture the essence. That's right there. So that I get to keep one on me at all times. Well, we may as well report back that we're done. I finished relighting them all. Oh great, that was faster than I thought. Well then, here's your reward, you've earned it. Magnus Pack Coupon. What's this? Don't tell me you've never heard of Magnus Pack coupons before. Man, what rock have you been living under? If you bring this to a shop, they'll exchange it for a whole pack of Magnus. You'll get a set of 10, and there's talk that sometimes rare Magnus are mixed in there too. But never mind that. Is it okay for you to still be hanging around here? Oh no, the mission! Captain's scary when he is bad. Huh, what? Whose fault is it I'm running late? And Captain is one mean customer. If you don't want to get hurt, you'll watch yourself around him. Well, be careful, kid. Alright, let's go. Okay, we're all ready. Let's head to the Emperor's residence. Let's go. 3D3, Guilo, let's do this.
Is everyone here? All right. Let's go over the entry route. Alara.
Yes, sir.
I can't recall if she is in Baten in the first game, that woman.
You and I will launch a feint on the front gates. Meanwhile, Sagi, you take the remaining men and infiltrate.
She might be related to someone from the first game because she looks familiar.
I'll leave the timing up to you. Everyone else, Sagi is in command. Let's see what our Spiritor can do. We anticipate a heavy guard presence at the target's residence. Dispatch the guardsmen if necessary. Withdraw from the premises as soon as the hit is confirmed. I'll expect a full report tomorrow morning back at headquarters. Any questions?
You sure it's a good idea to entrust the main force to this novice? If he screws up, we take the heat. What do you think, Spiritor? You up to the task?
Valara, watch your tone of voice. You'll do just... I might add this operation doesn't call for insubordination on your part.
Sounds shady to me. Well, as long as you stay out of my way, everything will be fine. You better not miss a step, Ghost Boy. This isn't a field trip.
I said that's enough, Valara. If there are no other questions... All right, let's go.
Assassinate the Emperor.
Where does she get off calling me Ghost Boy? She could at least show you some respect.
What does she know? Maybe she's right.
Yeah, she has no idea what you're capable of.
It's not just the girl. Look at your men. That's not exactly love on their faces.
I suppose not. But hey, what difference does it make? I've got you on my side. We can take care of it ourselves.
If he's even half as powerful as the legends say, we could take care of just about anything.
You know I don't like that.
He just said that Gilo is not supposed to talk in front of strangers, and that's exactly what it does. Like right in front of those soldiers. It doesn't make any sense, but okay. Come to think of it, I think this is the first time I've seen Gilo is actually wearing high heels. Even if they don't trust you out, even if they don't trust you yet, they'll at least listen to you. How about putting it in a quick word? Who would ever let you boss him around unless the captain ordered it? Don't blow this, kid.
Intruders! Send reinforcements to the front gates!
That sounds like our cue. Everyone, follow me.
I'm setting up so that I can do a 3 combo right after. Okay, 2, 3. Gilo is still in auto mode. Why, isn't that enough? Okay, 0, and then a 1 is gonna come. If I could get the 3, that would be awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Good enough. This'll do. Ascension!
Booga drop!
Nice.
So he has gained a level. Obtain the above items. But there's a treasure chest right there. Don't go in yet. Doesn't feel right to leave that behind. It looks like he's too focused on cooking to notice us. I'll go back then. We should be fine as long as we walk really slow here. Watch. I can still hear your footsteps. See, it'll be fine. Let's remember to walk softly when we want to avoid drawing attention or waking someone who's asleep. I will go back outside then. Toxic dumpling. Stealth mechanics, sort of, yeah. Though it's not like fully developed or anything. Rotting mountain apple. I already have one of those. Is there something I can perhaps pick up from the shelves? No. I wonder what happens if you try to speak to that guy. Hello. Who the devil are you? Oh no, you do have to fight them, and if that's the case. Ah well.
This'll do. There. Whatever.
It sucks. I wish I could discard these things. Because they just get in the way. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
There. May my blade be sharp.
Yes, some of them I have, yeah. A lot of the older ones. Like the original on PS1 I did. Well, 2 on the PS2. I played the Twin Snakes on the Gamecube. I played Metal Gear Solid 3D, well, the third one on the 3DS. And I think that's about it. Well, if you, unless you count the NES game, but I guess it doesn't really count. Oh yeah, and the one on the Game Boy Color as well. That's another one I have. And which I did play. But the more recent ones, like on PS3 and PS4, I haven't played those. Meat fit for an emperor. I remember that. It's required for a side quest, but I can't remember like what it was about. Probably the third one, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. That's probably my favorite one. And then Twin Snakes is probably a close second. Yeah, it really is excellent. Yeah. What a threat indeed. I can't stream the 3DS version, I'm afraid, though. If they ever release like an HD compilation for the Switch or something like that, well, they did for the Vita, or was it the PSP? No, not the PSP. It had to be the Vita, I think. It had like 2, 3, and Peace Walker, I think. So why not the Switch? But Konami isn't showing that it's willing to support the Switch like a lot as of right now, so.
Here.
Who said you should help?
This'll do. Whatever. There. This'll do. Senshin.
Ha! The enemy is frozen. Hi, Fortnite Pro.
There. That wasn't so tough.
Obtained valuable item key to Olgan's resonance. Flash dagger. That I might have to add to my stockpile. Causes poison. Maybe take out one of these. Restores HP 10%. 10%. Is that better? No, that's like worse. So no, I'm gonna remove that one. This is Baten Kaitos Origins. This is a Gamecube game. It's a Japanese role-playing game. It looks like he's out cold from that beating the soldiers gave him. A splash of water might wake him up. Still water is just is good enough for that. Thanks. Whew, those soldiers don't kid around. Here I came all this way to check up on their stupid crest wall, if they got nerve. You're the intruders, right? I overheard one of the soldiers say someone had broken in. Let me know if I can help at all. I owe you one. Plus, I'd love a chance to get back at those goons. Well, maybe you can help with something? Oh, those soldiers make me angry to no end. They really showed their true colors this time. I'm so ticked off right now. You helped me out, so I'm glad you returned the favor. Okay, well, maybe at some point I need it. Maybe, but I can't recall.
May my blade be sharp.
Ah, yeah, it has an electric element to your attacks to flash dagger. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the quickest way to discard Magnuses, I think, is simply to use them and then end the combo as is. Like so.
This'll do.
Ah, shit, no! That's not what I was supposed to do.
Senshin!
1, 2, 3. It would have been better in a combo because the multiplier would have been better. And that one unique Magnus would have dealt more damage in one go.
You win! Nice.
Okay, so I went through that door. I haven't been through that one, have I? Ah, yeah. That required the key. They're asleep. But I want to fight them for the experience anyway. Alright, let's check out the room anyway. Not making too much noise. Tea, sugar, and milk are neatly set out together. Who goes there? Huh? You don't get what I say? What? How so? Oh yeah, because yeah, English isn't your native language. Well, it's not my own native language either, but... It's complex.
May my blade be sharp. Yeah! More! May my blade be sharp.
Yeah, may it be sharp indeed, but it's not doing me much good when I can't use anything. It's complex what I say.
sharp.
Ah, the explanation.
Senshin!
You win!
Not a bad workout.
Not a bad workout. Ah, Kaitos is gaining level. These unlabeled liquor bottles make a sloshing noise when shook. Someone's savings must be inside. They must have worked hard to save all this up. Let's not touch. Oh, how nice. Yeah. There won't be a single soldier left in the whole mansion when I'm done.
May my blade be sharp.
From the Netherlands, I think, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
I think he did say that it was Dutch once. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Attention!
You win!
Not a bad workout.
Sagi has obtained an item. We can't get by unless we find a way to shut down this crest wall thing. Yeah, but well, that guy from earlier said that he wanted to help, so... there he is. Well, I have some drinking water now. Yeah, well, that's cold. What's the big idea? You mentioned the crest wall, blah blah blah. Actually, remind me, I was just about to shut it off for periodic maintenance anyway. Bring me a chunk of rubber and I'll go ahead and shut the crest wall down for a little while. Yeah, there was a pile of something black in the other room. I want to visit the Netherlands someday. Oh, he's asleep again. Don't ask a 10-year-old where he's from online. What? I don't have any space anymore already. No, not the stockpile. View and mix. I have to get rid of something. Well done meat. Fire, rotting mountain apple. Yeah, let's scrap this one. Ah, yeah, that's true. You can't keep doing this for too long. Yeah, although I think, yeah, it gives you an advantage in battle. The closer to being red that gauge is when you engage combat with a group of enemies, but I can't recall now. I think there was a mechanic like that somewhere in there. But if it's red, then it's the enemy that gets the advantage in battle. I'm not gonna ask any addresses. Ah, you got some as promised. I'll shut down the crest wall for a little while. It won't take but a moment. I'll be ready by the time you get there. Perfect timing. I'm just finishing up here. Take a look for yourself. I just gummed up the laser barrels with chunks of rubber that will hold them for a while. Once that rubber melts, though, the crest wall will be up again. Be careful on your way out. We'll be seeing you. Thanks for giving me a chance to get back at those punk soldiers. Twitch does have age requirements, so be careful telling people that. Well, the country, I guess. I mean, the country isn't that big of a deal. Well, I think anyway, myself. But yeah, in general, you shouldn't tell people we're like strangers where you're from. Yeah, that's for sure. As a general rule. Cliffs under, yeah, that's an important one. I have to put it in my stockpile, that one. I should remove one of those. Yeah, okay. There are 12 like parts, how would he know in which one I live? Yes. It's vague enough as an information, I get that, but yeah, never get like go into more detail about where you're from, yeah.
May my blade be sharp. Yeah! Hey, yeah!
Well, I didn't get to see much of the battle. It was over pretty quickly.
May my blade be sharp.
Yeah, the smaller your action, then the sooner you can act again after using it. The cooldown is much shorter if you don't use many magazines.
This'll do. Yeah! Cliff's under!
You win!
Does that even count as a fight?
Okie dokie. There was a room over there to the right. This isn't the way to Olga's chamber. We need to head through the double doors in the back. The blue guy stands funny. The blue guy? Now, you mean Gilo? Yeah, it's not really a guy. Or a girl, for that matter.
Kilo.
But if I
You ready?
unveiled too much now, it would be spoiling the surprise for later on, so...
Sagi, wait. I hear voices.
Good evening, Your Imperial Majesty. So sorry I've neglected to visit.
You? Of course. The commotion outside is your doing. I might have known the snake's bloated ambitions would one day turn to treachery.
I'm afraid I don't follow Your Magnificence. To whose ambitions might you be referring? And treachery?
Recall.
Surely the Lord of all nations need not jump to such rash
I
conclusions.
can't recall who it was.
Besides, I have nothing to do with the commotion outside. Or should I say...
I can't hear them.
Well, I could hear them just fine. And you were at the door. Let's barge in. Let's turn back. Fishman. No, not really either. And it's not a robot either. It's way more complicated than that within the universe of the game.
Good idea. We can't just sit around out here.
I guess you can tell from listening to the voice, though, that it is the voice of a man and of a woman, both of them like at the same time. If you listen closely, you can
Once we
hear the
storm
voice
the
of a
room,
woman and
my
the voice of a
Paramount
man
and I will
always
take out
talking
the
at the
Emperor.
same time, so it has the voice of two persons in one.
The rest of you, back us up.
But
Here
the
we go.
identity of the character is it's a big deal in the story of the game, so I must not reveal it now.
Ah, the Spiritor boy. You're here sooner
Is it
than expected.
Baelheit? I can't remember the name of that guy.
Emperor Olgan, if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking this list of Malpertio's afterlings.
I have my volume too low at work, lol. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, fair enough. No, it's not really transgender as well.
Our target
It's
is the
kind
Emperor.
of both, to be honest.
Come on,
Like,
Kilo.
how should I say it? saying that it's hermaphrodites would be a bit closer to the reality of things. But it's not human either. Not really, anyway.
What is it, Agi? Hurry up and finish him.
It's already dead. He is already dead.
He's already dead. That guy who done it.
What?
Hold it right there, traitors. What an unspeakable act. You besmirched the Dark Service's name beyond repair.
You told me to do it, and I didn't even do it. It was that other guy. It is something that happens in real life to people who are born with, like, both genders, if that makes any sense. They have the genitals of both genders when they are born. And usually these people choose to be one over the other when they become adults or something. They get an operation to pick one over the other or whatever. However you want to call that. That exists. It's extremely rare, but it exists.
Serviceman Sagi, I hereby sentence you and your men to death for the murder of the Emperor.
But you gave us these orders! I thought you said this mission was for Lord Baelheit!
Yeah, we're not even responsible. Someone else killed the Emperor. He was dead when we got here.
Silence them.
I didn't do it, that's what they all say. Indeed, it's what they all say.
They mustn't escape. Open fire. Annihilate
Oh, like I'm going to let that happen.
This is bad. We'll all be killed if we don't do something.
I think, yeah, we should run. There might be too many of them.
Kilo, hang in there. Everyone, this way.
No, it's like one in over a million. Or maybe several millions. It is extremely rare. It's an accident of nature, to be honest. I think it's people who are born with like triple chromosomes on the 23rd pair or something, or so I can't explain it well in English anyway. Yeah, they got the advantage, so I have to wait. But even then, that's not what this character is. But it's the closest thing to it that you can imagine. That character doesn't really have a body to speak of, actually. It's empty on the inside. It's just a shell, an empty shell with like two spirits inside. There you go. A male and a female one. The ghosts of a man and a woman.
Whatever.
Though at this point in the game, you are not supposed to know that. It's only revealed what exactly it is and who it is much later on, but I will not say who now.
It wasn't so
Stretchy arms. Yeah. Ah, yeah, the enemy is gonna get the advantage on like practically every time I get caught by them. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Two human spirits in a shell of some sorts that allows them to take on a semi-physical form. There you go. It's overly complicated.
There. Yeah.
You
That wasn't so tough.
Well, this is what I remember anyway, because I haven't played this game in years, so... From what I remember, that's what it is. What? Super what? Okay, 0, 1, 2. Give me a 3 right after that one. Why don't you? 0, 1, 2, and no number 3.
May my blade be sharp. Yeah.
Oh, I never noticed actually that you can see the cooldown of the enemies as well when you look at their names like this. Yeah, it's a gray bar that empties itself.
Cliff's under.
Super Saiyan. Ah, yeah.
Nice.
I want to see the new Dragon Ball Broly movie. Yeah, I haven't seen it myself. Well, I haven't watched any of Dragon Ball Super because I was waiting for the series to be over to start watching it, but at the end of the day, I never started watching it even though now it's over. You saw it already?
What?
Isn't it one of Malpercio's afterlings? Or...
Don't just stare at it. It's coming this way. Sagi!
Well, I wouldn't know. Panda would know then.
This'll do.
Ice Bang!
Ah, shit, I was using the wrong joystick. Should probably... Hey, oh, is Gilo dead already? Oh yeah, I think it is. Well, dead. No, it's not really dead because it's not alive to begin with, but... Yeah, when Gilo is down, it's just the empty clothes that just fall down on the ground, like nobody is wearing them or something. Ow! And now I'm down. Damn it. Zero, 1, 3, 4. It's a good thing I saved right before because I might die in this fight. 1, 2, 3. There's a potion. There's a potion. But I probably won't be able to use it. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Let me use it. might be able to barely make it. Ah, no. I used the wrong damn joystick again. Nah, I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. I didn't remember that boss being there, so... Yeah, you lose. Try again. Ah, you do get to change your stockpile. Ah, okay, nice. I'm gonna put some more heating items in there, because otherwise I don't think I can survive this fight. This one I can discard, and put this one maybe in instead. Remove that one. Let's try it again. Yeah, I need to get myself healed all throughout the battle, otherwise it's not gonna work. Ouch, that hurts, you jerk. What I do find annoying is that because I don't control Gilo, I don't get to see its HP either.
Here.
Who said you should help?
There.
This is kind of bullshit.
Tension.
But it used one. I didn't have to use one then.
Who said you should help?
That was a waste. The fact that I can't see the HP of my partner, of Gilo. Because I don't have control of it yet, because they want the game to be simple to begin to, like, early on. I don't get to see its HP, but I need it to be alive to help me in battle, though.
May my blade be sharp.
Well, there it's not dead, it's only just knocked out. I would like to heat it if I can, but... Ah, it's putting me down now.
Here.
Ah, there we go. It was close to dying too.
Thanks.
1, 2. Ah, shit.
This'll do.
1, 2, 3.
There.
Should heal Kilo then?
Tension.
Oh, but it healed itself. Okay. I should always say it when I'm referring to it, since it is neither male or female, as we've already established. Yeah, this is cryptid. Yeah, it's cryptid, yeah. There's nothing you can do about this.
It's so strong. Nothing seems to hurt it.
Ah, looks like it's the end of the line, Ghost Boy.
You.
Would you rather die by my hand or rot in that monster's belly? The choice is yours.
Is there a third option?
Damn it.
Can I have a third one?
Now.
Or
I can't leave
a joke
Mom.
card, maybe?
Come back home.
Is this turn-based? Yeah, it is, kind of. It's kind of like the active time battle system for the Final Fantasy games. And that you wait for your turn, but the order of the turns is based on the character's speed. And you have to wait longer between turns the more Magnuses or cards, quote-unquote, you use per turn.
Duo? Oh, that's enough! Gilo, stop! No! Stop it, Gilo!
I can't tell you why this happened. I know why, because I've already... this is part of what the identity of Gilo is. The reason he says stop and he reacts like that to the monster by getting killed. I can't say more. I don't want to spoil anything.
Hey, are you all right? Hey, are you all right? Hey,
I heard you the first time.
Is someone calling?
I will say no more. I can't say any more, I'm sorry.
What's with you? Pull it together.
Where am I? What happened to me?
It looks like he'll be okay.
We were worried sick. All of a sudden, you just keel over.
Where am I? I don't believe we've met.
Listen to him. When did he get a sense of humor?
You shouldn't jest, Thorin. He might have hit his head when he fell.
Yeah, if you feel like it, yeah. Feel free.
What? Is that true? Hey, let me take a look.
No, it's okay. My head's fine. It's just, I honestly, I have no idea. I mean...
Are you okay, Sagi? Where did Gilo go?
You're still there. Whew, thank goodness. I'll be alright. How about you? Are you hurt?
Nah, I know I'm fine. Thank you. I think so.
You sure he'll be okay? He's talking to thin air.
Oh no! Where's Gilo? Excuse me, have you seen a puppet wearing a red hood? About yay tall?
Okay, now he's just being weird. Seth, are you hearing this?
Thorin, we can't keep Pieta and Ven waiting.
I know. If we don't hurry, another village will disappear. Hey, can you walk? Or should I carry you on my back like I used to?
Piggyback!
Don't you start in. Look, I'm fine. Honest. For now, we may as well go with these people. If things get dangerous, we'll just look for a chance to slip away. It's alright. I can walk.
Don't be stubborn. I used to carry you all the time.
He's not a child anymore. Stop babying him, Thorin. Let's get going.
Okie dokie, let's get going. Halbali San Hollow. Hey Marino, where are you going? Hurry up, it's this way. Really, C3, those people seem to have me confused with someone else. Oh well, let's go with them for now. I don't recall what you have to do here. I'm on my own now. I should remove a lot of these heating items. I don't need that many now that I'm not against the boss anymore.
Whatever, baby.
Should have picked a different target. Now it's a lot of that combo is going to go to waste. There, it's already dead.
Attention!
Now well.
This'll do. Yeah!
Quite frankly, that herb that restores 10% of your HP is pretty useless when these give me a lot more. At this point, 10% is like 25 HP and those give me 100, so...
This'll do. Click thunder!
Well, you don't have a lot of
Not a
HP
bad
to begin
workout.
with. Healing items that give you only a percentage of your maximum HP are not going to do much. Okay, let's remove this one, and this one. What are those for again? The rock underfoot gives off a pale shine. Feels like it's gently pulling you toward it. Could this be where those people crossed? It has to be. This is too far to jump with just my wings. There must be some trick to it. Come on, C3, let's take a look around the area. Because it's one of my favorite games, and I did stream the first one, well, a lot earlier in the year, like back in February or March. At first I had the idea of playing this because I do have a patched version with the Japanese voices on. But when I tried to play it earlier, it crashed. Like, every time there was a battle against enemies, the game crashed. So I could get the Japanese voices in the cutscenes, but I could not get past a single fight. So I had to decide to simply stream the unpatched version with the English voices. My initial plan was to stream it with Japanese voices, which is not the way that most people have seen the game running. But I had to change my plans eventually.
You win! Does that even count as a fight?
Okay, the nearby sand has gathered by the rock face, almost as if it's being sucked in. I can feel something pulling at my sword when we get close to this wall. It looks like we could draw some kind of magna essence from the wall. Do you think we should? This weekend, definitely. I'm supposed to trade with Panda this weekend, so I should definitely be playing it on Saturday. Saturday afternoon. Because I usually don't stream in the evening on weekends. We've fallen a good ways down, huh? I guess we'd better look for a way back up. Yeah, this place is like a maze. Does this mean we have to weaken the opposite side too? Probably. I don't have enough room anymore. Shit. Gathering. No, that's not it. Quest Magnus, you and Nix. Oh, but I still have some. so I don't really need more. Let's choose between Japanese and English voiceover. Yeah, back in the day, obviously that wasn't an option. That's why I wanted to play it with the Japanese voices, because I'm so used to the English voices. I wanted to make the experience a bit fresh for me by having like voices that I've never heard before. I did get to hear them a little bit, but I couldn't get very far into the game, and it's a good thing that I tried it before even trying to stream. Hey, it took my treasure chest away.
May my blade be sharp. Yeah!
Ah! It put me to sleep. Get back up, Sagi. Don't you dare putting me back to sleep again. I should heat up for this one. You're going okay. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your night. Almost JRPG dubbed too cheesy or too edgy. What, the English? Like dubbed is what you mean.
Attention!
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't be a dub, yeah. So I guess that's what you mean, yeah. Yeah, it depends. I think it depends. Some of them can be good. But I've certainly heard my share of really bad ones, though. That's for sure. I have more bad examples in mind than good ones.
Not a bad workout.
Like, well, it's not so much an example of bad voice acting, but when I remember Final Fantasy X on the PS2, well, it's not that the voice acting was bad, but because the European versions used to run at 50 Hz, the lip syncing was completely gone because the game was running slower than the actual voices were being played. So the lips animations was completely out of sync in the PAL version, and I always hated that. Thankfully, with the HD remaster, that's not a problem anymore. Thankfully, those days are long gone. Because the PAL version of Final Fantasy X didn't even let you have the option of running it at 60 Hz, despite the fact that a lot of games around that time were already offering the option, but JRPGs during those days from Square Enix usually tended to not have the option at all. Even Crystal Chronicles on the Gamecube didn't have it, despite like practically 90% of Gamecube games having the option.
May my blade be sharp. Thunder!
Get back up, goddammit. And don't you dare dying on me. I have to wait for the enemy to attack now. Oh yeah, and the healing item I had ready is gone now.
This'll do.
Now how nice.
Attention!
Don't die now. Isn't it like the other game, this one, where they heal themselves automatically at the end of battle?
Whew. Talk about close.
Ah, yeah, the forced laughter. Yeah, when he's talking to whatever her name is, the chick in that game. I can't remember now. What's her name again? Damn it. Yeah, well, that was cheesy. Anyway, yeah, I remember that much. I remember it being very cheesy. What's the name of the chick that has to sacrifice herself or whatever it was? I haven't played Final Fantasy X in over 10 years, so it's tough for me to remember. No, I can't go that way. It's not China. Can't even remember now. I remember Waka, and I remember Lulu, but I don't remember Sub. Better than Dub, yeah. Definitely, yeah, I agree. If I get to choose, then yeah, definitely. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see. Wait, what? What? How do I... I thought this was what I was supposed to do. People from before must have crossed by making a bridge with the sand. Come on, really, C3, let's give it a try, okay? Yeah, sure, I'd like to try. It's been so long, I can't remember these puzzles. I will be replaying Final Fantasy X when it comes out on the Switch later in the year, since it's been announced that it would come out. I hope we get the physical release. I think we will, because I think the Japanese, like, cover art for the physical release has already been unveiled or something like that. I saw that anyway. There's no release date yet, but it's already been announced. The cover art for the physical release of 10 and 10.2 HD Remaster on the Switch. And if I have to import from Japan, I will. But usually Square Enix has been good with giving Europe physical releases on the Switch, so I'm not too worried about it.
Blade be sharp.
Oh, there's like 3 weeks now to the release of Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition on the Switch. I hope I'm done with this game before then. I would very much like to be done with this game so I don't have any other JRPG in the way. That's also part of why I decided to play this now.
Ascension!
While my memories of the first one are still fresh for playing it in 2018. And then I can move on to totally different stuff in 2019.
This'll do. Yeah.
And then I have another rather simple-looking JRPG to play on the Switch, Chronos Arc, that I was given to review. But I was said there is no rush because it's already out anyway and they sent us a late review code, but I will still try to be done very quickly with this. It's not a very complicated game anyway to review. When am I going to be done with all these enemies that just keep respawning?
May my blade be sharp.
That wasn't so tough.
Now, I don't know if that makes sense, but the voice of the announcer here is the same voice as the announcer in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is by the same developer. There's an announcer during the fights in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I can't remember what for.
Whatever.
Like when you engage certain things in battle, there is an announcer that screams certain things, and it's the exact same voice that's used here. Which makes sense since it's the same developer and everything.
Whatever. Whatever. Thunder.
Yeah, the thing that says level 1, level 2, and that sort of thing, that's the special magic cards at the end of a combo. You need to be the right level to be allowed to use them. And you build them by pulling off combos, like earlier in the fight. That's how it works. Now... I want to go up to that top left corner, but I'm not sure how you're supposed to achieve this. And there's that big rock in the way over there, so... What if I do this now? I don't get it. I don't get it. You need to be able to move this, I suppose. This could probably push it. Ah, you can push it. Okay. Well, that makes a bit more sense. I thought I couldn't. That way maybe? But I can't get past it because there is sand in the way. Is that it? Yeah, okay. So I need to recapture the essence of the magnetic waves, or whatever you want to call those, up there. To unblock the way. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Finally moving. Finally some progress. Should be dead by the end of it.
This'll do. Yeah. Ascension.
It's not getting me on number 3. I don't have enough Magnuses as of right now to be able to build a decent deck for fights. For the time being, I can't build it the way I'd like it to be.
Not a bad workout.
Okay. Well, I'm back where I fell before, I think. Ah, shit. Not really letting me do much right now. And I can't discard useless Magnuses. That sucks. I thought you could though, or maybe it's something that unlocks later. I'm only dealing chip damage.
This'll do. Thunder. You win. Not a bad workout.
Okay, where to now? Like this. And down there. Rock on the foot gives off a pale shine, yeah. Alright, do I get to catch up with the others now? Ah, yeah, okay.
Pieta, Finn, what are you doing? Stay out of sight.
There's no need. He's already erased the villagers.
We're too late.
Just by a hair. Chrysalis had small children too. Or
When I look at her head, her hair color, and her expressions, it reminds me of Sagi's actually. She looks a lot like him, but I think this is just a coincidence. It's got nothing to do with anything.
We should search the village to be sure. He might not have gotten to everyone.
Good idea. Let's split up then. We'll meet back here.
I guess it can't hurt to hope.
Chrysalis, village of Fire Moss. I always thought that this area looked really nice. I mean, on a pure technical level, I thought that the area was artistically very good looking. People here don't seem to have any memory of their disembodiment. Maybe that's best for their sake. Let's ask around the village for now. You must be travelers. Aren't you surprised to find a village in such a place? That's odd. It's usually such a busy village, but today I don't see a soul about. Well, I see souls alright. That's all that's left of them. You ever wonder what these lights are? There are a number of theories, but nobody is really sure. Some say it's the fire moss reacting with the water in the hollow, while others say bits of the power of people's hearts have collected here over time. I guess there is no way to be certain, but they sure are pretty, Her head is huge. Whose head? Before. What, the green-haired woman? Damn it, it never would have come to this if we'd only made it here faster. No, it's too soon to give up. We should at least check on all the villagers. Seth in our close-up. I think it's a man. Seth. I think he's a male. I'm what you might call a geologist of sorts. I studied natural rock formations in these parts. Aren't they amazing? See the rock on that ravine wall. Looks like a person, doesn't it? Rocks like this are especially common in this area. What fun it would be to put them all in a row. We'll always be together, right? No matter what. Talk about out of the blue. We made a promise, didn't we? We said we'd grow old together. What's gotten you all shook up? No, don't you see we're... Nothing, it's nothing. Just promise you'll always be there. Ah, it's one that realizes that he's dead. Okay, no, that's the same... that's the same line of dialogue. No, Seth is a guy. Yeah, that's Seth. Yeah, the people here don't seem to have any memory of their disembodiment. Maybe that's best for their sake. Let's ask around the village for now. We were blessed with a baby boy just the other day. You should see how cute he is. My wife is in the back room with him now. Please go in and say hello. A baby! The family in this house had a baby! This is unforgivable! Hey, did you see if anyone was left? Let's look carefully for their sake. For whatever reason, my daughter-in-law has been blue. She's given me the most beautiful grandchild. I ought to cook her up a nice meal. Maybe a steak, or better yet, my world-famous boiled fire moss hoppers. My baby, he was so full of energy. His future was full of possibilities. Will he never have the chance to grow up? Well, he's a soul now. The stable appears to be a part of the rock. Mushrooms are growing right by the bread. The sight of this mushroom sending up flecks of light is positively otherworldly. Staring at it for too long makes you start to feel funny. It looks like we can draw the magnetism of the sand-capped spores. How about it? Yeah, might come in handy. Well, I haven't found anyone alive so far, and I think there won't be any. Oh, isn't there a store in the area? In one of these places? Ah, that's a shop, yeah. Welcome. I'm over here. Hello. Excellent. I can buy more of these things. Hey, why won't you look me in the eye? I never realized when you talk to the merchant it says this. But your junk pile is empty. There's nothing for me to buy. Ah, yeah, that's when you discard them for good. Dex. We had those. I should have those too. Maybe take that one out. Alright, that's good. It looks like this way leads out of the village. Let's keep looking around for now. Yeah, I already talked to this guy, but I'm supposed to talk to everyone, I think, before I can move the story forward. Okay, the other girl should be around here. Yeah, there she is. Sure enough, the Kaplan steaks we had last night sure were tasty, don't you think? I ate 3 of them. Indeed, indeed. I wonder how many more years of good food I have to look forward to. It's a great thing to be born with such a sturdy body. Yeah, sorry to say, but your body is gone now. Yikes, I'm glad my in-laws are alive and kicking, but do they do anything besides eat? Well, that'll teach me to marry an eldest son. We're doomed with his parents under the same roof. If I may ask a strange question, can you see me alright? Something feels a little off, as I thought my family still hasn't realized what's happened and I can't bring myself to tell them. Everyone is going about their lives as if nothing's happened. This is so horrible. Come on, we should look around to see if anyone is left, but I think I already did. Pretty sure I talked to everyone now. These two perhaps I haven't. Strange, there are so many lights out today, even more than usual. I know, no, I already talked to these. No, I already talked to that one too. I'm done, am I not? Damn it, never would have come to this if we'd only made it here faster. No, it's too soon to give up. Yeah, but I thought I did. God damn it. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, I have it now. All the time I've spent with the game was with the World of Light game mode, essentially. That's mostly the reason I bought the game, to be honest. I didn't buy it for much else. But the solo stuff, that's what I was looking forward to the most. The heaps of content. No, I already talked to that one. Yeah, I must not be much further than you are, I think. I thought I already did, damn it. Or should I try to go back out? I already went to the store. Is that a house? No, that seems like it's just a decoration. I have talked to everybody. Okay, I talked to the one on the right, but I think their dialogue, it's like the same dialogue for both. Oh wait, there is one right here. Ah yeah, okay, I hadn't talked to that one.
All these lights. What are they? I can sense people's feelings. Their hearts. Coming from the lights. Foot! Oh, my head! Not again!
Isn't assassination.
Already dead. The guy who just left must have done it. Kilo? No! Stop!
His face, my head.
Sagi! Sagi! Get up! You look worse than a POW in labor with a dozen cats.
Yeah, a POW is the mix of a cow and a pig in this game.
The Emperor's residence. Don't be dense.
That's right. We were attacked by that monster and I passed out. Wait, what happened to the monster?
It's over there. Dead. I think that was my doing.
Now that you mention it, you were acting weird earlier. Like you couldn't even hear me.
I don't really know what happened either. My body just started acting on its own. My mind was filled with images of how to kill that thing. They were so clear.
Kill it. Obliterate it. That's all I could hear.
What about you, Sagi? You went completely blank, if just for a moment.
Yeah, when the monster went down, I had a really weird dream, I guess. The people in the dream knew who I was, but I'd never seen them before in my life. Then we went, but there wasn't a single person. I think I heard a little girl crying.
Scram!
Quick, she's coming. We can speak of dreams another time. For now, just think about running.
Right. Sorry. Kilo, what happened to the others?
Just escape and stop talking!
Forget it. They're all dead. We will be too if you don't hurry.
It's my fault.
Just
they didn't
escape!
make it.
Just shut up!
Save your regrets for later.
Okay.
Doesn't make any sense. I hate it when things don't make sense like this.
He got away.
Well, yeah, he was just there talking, and you
Oh,
were
well.
just there
At least
standing
I've got
still and
this
not
thing
doing
to take
anything.
back as a souvenir.
I got this thing to take back as a souvenir.
If it's one of the afterlings everyone's talking about, then my future's looking very bright.
Malpercio's afterlings.
Hey, this comes
or
with
whatever it
us.
is. Hey, this comes with us.
This is bad. They're going to catch us. Psst, this way.
Meet Gelderblame, the main antagonist of the previous game.
Don't worry. I'm on your side.
I think it is. I think it's Gelderblame.
Kilo, don't.
Ooh, scary. There's no need to be so quick on the trigger. As you can see, I'm unarmed.
I don't trust him. Well, I don't trust him at all, knowing who he is from the other game, but let's hear him out.
Yeah, we're grasping at straws here. What else can we do but trust him?
Good. Very sensible of you. Boys like you are so hard to find. Well, listen carefully. The door back there will take you to an underground passage leading to the streets of Mintaka. Once you're inside, stay out of sight for a while. Wait for the heat to die down a little. You could go out into the city, but I wouldn't recommend it. They're watching for you.
Just who are you?
Well, now this is a surprise. A talking paramachina.
That's right. So, are you going to tell us who you are or not? What do you want from us?
My name is Gelderblame.
I knew it was him.
I serve Quaestor
Soon to be
Varus,
Emperor
head of the military,
Gelderblame.
and also a spiritor, just like you.
You knew I was a spiritor?
Well, that's the word going around the city, but who am I to say if it's true or not? Once things have cooled down, come see Quaestor Varus. He means you no harm. He might even have a thing or two to tell you about this evening's events. Now run along.
Never trust someone who calls a
We'll be
murder
waiting
an
for you,
event.
my boy.
Now run along. We'll be waiting for you, my boy. My boy. This peace is what all true warrior strives for. Ah, that's to resurrect a fallen ally. That one. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Restores HP 10%. Nope. I know that's back. That's back towards the tunnels. Yeah, it's through there. He said. Wait, Sagi, I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's wait here for a while until the dust settles. Stop worrying. If there are any soldiers, we can shake them with a wing dash. Of course, yeah. The city is one thing, but in places crawling with enemies, it's tough to keep up enough courage. If you try to use a wing dash right in front of an enemy, your heart's resolve will crumble. I know. Okay, the important thing is that we think alike and work together. I'm counting on you. Yeah, there's a treasure chest that just keeps cycling through here. Yeah, that's what they mean by your heart's resolve crumbles. It's when you overdo it with the wing dash, essentially. Old man with a bracelet. Ah, yeah, I forgot there's these guys again in there. The Cusman family or whatever it was. Don't bother letting me out. Even if I did escape, I have no place to go. Yeah, well, I need a key. There's probably something I can do to get the chest to spawn again. So that I can see it in the water. No? Yeah, well, there it is, alright, but... Okay. Ah, there's another one down there. Please, you've got to let me out. My girl is waiting for me back home. I'm not opening any of them without a key. Is there something over there? I don't know. It's just the edge of the screen. That's what it is. This might be when the third playable character joins.
We blew it. The sun came up, but we were dragging our heels down there.
And look at that. It's just like the prissy fellow said. We'll have trouble getting past security this tight. Perhaps we should just hide out in the sewers for a while. What better place to spend some quality time than the darkest, dankest, rankest ditch in town?
You don't have to be sarcastic. Now what are we gonna do? You're right. We should head out into Mintaka. It's only a matter of time until they find us. Whether we're up here or down there. Let's just do whatever it takes to reach the port. There should be a skyliner leaving for Hasale soon.
Hasale?
That's right. We're going home. Can you think of a better place to hide out than Sheraton? Yeah, it doesn't see much traffic. And I never told the service where I'm from, so they'd never think to look in Hasale.
That sounds like the the Legion, the French Legion, where you don't even need to give your identity if you want to join.
I don't want to go there. How are we even going to get on the liner? They're sure to spot us.
Staying here isn't
But
any
they kill
different, is it?
deserters, though.
We need to do whatever it
So,
takes to get out. Just head for the port.
It's full of criminals in there
Try to think positive.
who just
We'll
want
worry
to
about
lay
boarding
low.
the ship when we get there.
Officer, just what is the meaning of this barricade? There better be ample reason. Here, that's right. Convince us, Sonny. Patience, please. I was just about to explain the situation to you all. We received word this morning of an incident in the southeast Nihal Desert. Apparently a giant unidentified beast attacked a caravan passing through the area. According to witnesses, the beast measures over 10 feet in height, has sharp fangs and claws, and a terribly aggressive nature. All in all, a truly fearsome monster. Oh my word, a monster, he says. Eek, a monster. The monster has crossed the desert, and we now have confirmation that it has entered Mintaka. Luckily, it has yet to cause any damage, but all signs indicate the creature is still roaming about. For your own safety, we have no choice but to temporarily blockade the city. Also, we are searching for a key witness, a young man about 15 years old and dressed in red. Any citizens with information are asked to inform the nearest sentry immediately. We're sorry for the trouble, but ask that you do your duty as citizens of Mintaka and assist in the search. So that's the excuse they're using to hunt us down. Well, we can't stay here. Let's get while the getting's good. Isn't there a word missing there or something? Why, go out for a morning walk only to find out our city is in peril. I've been alive a long time, but I've never heard of a monster getting inside Mintaka before. I worry about what the world will be like by the time my grandkids have grown up. Well, you'd have to play the first game to find out. Saggy, wait. What is it, Gilo? If we continue to fight separately, we'll be putting ourselves at a heavy disadvantage. Well, I agree. I wanted to control you from the beginning, but you take command from now on. I'll follow your orders. Are we clear? Crystal clear. Just make sure you keep up, Gilo. I know what to do. Make sure you pull your own weight. Would you like to make Gilo a battle member of your active deck? Yeah. I sure as hell want to. Now I get to make relay combos. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, unless I don't have a number one.
May my blade be sharp.
Magus in my deck at the moment, in my hand.
Whatever.
2, 3, 4. 0, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not gonna be a relay combo. That's for Gilo. Gilo. 3.
May my blade be sharp.
I should have waited for the other guy to be done. So that they could relay each other.
4, 6. May my blade
Gilo's
be
almost
sharp.
down.
Yeah. Ascension.
Well, the batter is over anyway.
You win. Not a bad workout.
That's an important looking place, so there must be guards all over the place. And they're gonna have the advantage in battle. From what I remember, Gilo always has low HP compared to the rest of them.
should help.
Come on, Guido. 0, 1, 2, 3. Shit, it's not giving me a number 1. I want to pull off a nice relay combo, damn it.
Good enough. Zip.
May my blade be sharp. Tension!
Take it.
Thanks. Whatever. May my blade be sharp.
Or maybe I can't pull them off now. Maybe I need to wait till the game allows me to do that. Oh no, there we go. Relay. Ah, but it's not gonna be a very good relay though.
May my blade be sharp. What's under?
Yeah, well.
A predictable win.
In the relay combo, essentially, all the characters in the relay act like one after the other. And because you can use more cards in the same combo that way, the damage multiplier just gets increased even more. Where is their HP red like this? I can't remember. Oh, is it because... Oh, yeah, I think it's because of the things I'm carrying on me. I forgot about this. The quest Magnus is what you carry in them. Yeah, that rotten food is like eating into my HP, I think. Yeah, there you go. Now it's not red anymore. I have a bit more HP for when I'm in battle. Yeah, the quest Magnuses give you bonuses in battle too in this one. I completely forgot about this. 0, 1, 3. Oh, okay, fair enough.
May my blade be
I'm gonna
sharp.
do much more.
May my blade be sharp.
Just discarding them in hope to get something better, but... how do you... God damn it. Oh, it's B to discard them. Oh, okay. Now I can. Okay. Yeah, but I can only discard one at a time, though.
May my blade be sharp. What's under?
Later on, you're allowed to discard as many as 3 or maybe 4 at a time, I think. Oh, a visitor. Pardon my asking, but what is it that brings you here? Those who would lead the Empire must have a corresponding strength of character. Skeet Valley, someday you too will be in the position of guiding this Empire onward. You owe it to your nation to be diligent in your studies no matter the sacrifice. Understood? Yes, Mother. Yes, I understand, Mother. Of course you do, my dears. I must go check on your father now. You're to finish reading the Imperial Constitution before I return. That's Liud's mother, I think, from the first game, isn't it? And who might you be? I don't recall any engagements scheduled for today. I am terribly busy at the moment. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. Well, then I must be off. Try to keep a handle on things. Ah, isn't it Almard, the other woman? Have the meal ready and the cleaning finished by my return. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am. Have a safe trip. Because I think Almard was the maid of the family, and then the father had an affair with her, so he's not really he's only like the half brother of the other two children, and also he was always looked down on by them. Just because the pay is good doesn't mean I plan to stick around and take this every day, you know. Well, alright, now that the tyrant is out, I can get some work done here. I don't mind if you stay so long as you are gone when she returns. Don't dally, alright. No, maybe she's not. Maybe I'm reading too much into this, but I think these are the brother and sister to Liud. The exhaust produced by Machina is a nice smell, but there are reports of people feeling sluggish and tired after prolonged whiffs, and even talk of the gas being used as a brainwashing agent. Yeah, unless I have to use it, I should not keep it on my person, because that's gonna drain my HP, and then I won't be quite as strong in battle. Rule number 1, all those born within the Empire are to feel pride in their status. Rule number 2, never stop learning that you may contribute to the advancements of technology. Rule number 3, those born within the Empire will not be inferior to anyone. This is a little intense. And that's the weapon that Liud uses in the first game. That weapon right there.
May my blade be sharp.
Ooh, you're dead, you.
Senshin!
Wait, why don't I get to relay? I thought... Huh, weird. Hello. It has to be the card number 1. Otherwise it doesn't work. You try to insert a 0 in there. Unless it says R on it. Like the flaming sword that I just had him use. 9 cards, that's not a bad one. What a strange feeling. Ah. Hold on. Discard that one. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang. 1, 3. Well, no, I won't be performing any better than this.
4, 6, fire wheel!
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
May my blade be sharp. Senshin!
Feels so good when you manage to pull off the relay combo.
Another foe vanquished.
I always felt like the battle system in this one was a lot more dynamic than in the first one. I can't get to sleep. I can never sleep if I don't have my special pillow. It's not just the hard brass bed. Isn't that a side quest where you have to bring her a pillow? Please grant us protection from the wicked power around us. Grant us protection. They go on like that all day, every day, as if running the house and raising the kids weren't enough to stress. This is hell. Doesn't somebody somewhere have a comfortable pillow? Isn't that a side quest? Quest list? Put out the fire, yeah? Insomnia, yeah, there we go. It registers itself in the quest list for further reference later down the line. Which is so much better done than in the first game, because there was nothing like this in the first one. So if you ever encountered an NPC that asks you for something, unless you were to like keep a track record of everything that everyone has already has ever asked for, then there would be no way that you could always remember all the different side quests that you have to do in the game. At least here, it's better designed. How long do you plan on parking here? You're blocking the exit. Hurry it up, will ya? I'm sorry. I'll get it out of here right away. Just give me a few more minutes. Who parks right in front of the door to the guardhouse anyway? What were you thinking? Get it out of here, pronto. You hear me? Yes, sir. He needs oil, doesn't he? Move your putt, they say, but I'm out of gas. It'd be a cinch to move her if I had some Machina oil. Yeah, I remember that. I still remember the side quest. With oil prices being this high, it's a bear to get with your hands on any. Not to mention, with all this commotion, oil is probably the last thing on everybody's mind. Yeah, and you have to, because you need to get through their building to get past the blockade, I think. Because then you exit out on the roof of this house, and then you get onto that bridge there, inside the house there, and then I think that's how you get to the other side. Something along those lines, anyway. But where am I going to get oil, though? No, that's water. I don't need that. Flame. Probably not what I need. What is this? Okay. Yeah, it is true. It's kind of complicated to get around when there are enemies in the area. Where would I get oil? Maybe speak to everyone until an option shows up? Or with these wealthy people over there inside a house, maybe. This pot of oil is brand new. They must have just replaced it. Okay, let's go. If the missus finds out some of it is missing, what do you think is going to get chewed out for it? Oops, sorry. You're right. Don't mess with me right now. I'm really stressed out from all the missus's snarky commands. So what can I do for you in exchange for the oil, please? Plus, she's totally hysterical when her husband's around. All they ever do is argue. The way the two of them go at it, I think I understand why you might not want to come home, you know. Excuse me, try moving your hands more and your lips less, Yes, ma'am, my humblest apologies. I come home with my ears burning, and wouldn't you know it's you. You there in the red. If your business is done, please leave. She has a sixth sense or something. That big lump on top of her head is like one big ear, I swear. I just want to go off someplace where no one can hear me and vent until I'm blue in the face. It looks like we can draw the magna essence of yesterday's news. How about it, really, Caesar? Yeah, let's... Wow, this is really satisfying, but wait, I've got more. It looks like you can draw the magna essence of yesterday's news. I think you need to do that enough times, and then she will allow you to take the oil. Ah, that's better. I could get used to this. I feel a lot stressed. Thanks for listening. As thanks, you can take this. Obtain the Magnus mattress. Hue and mix. Oh no, I've still got plenty of space. Yeah, now she's letting me. Machina oil. Okay. Whoops. Yes, I need to be ready. Okay. It's not gonna do me any good.
There.
Here. Who said you should help?
Good enough. Fool.
May my blade be sharp. Ascension!
Okay, let's pull this off. Yeah, that's as good as I'm gonna have it right now. I think it still has in memory
Not
the
a bad
best
workout.
combo I ever did. Since it's a new game plus, I think it must still have it. Gathering maybe? Battle stats? Yeah, that's the best one I ever pulled off. 23 cards, is that it? I had 23 cards in total. Probably using MP Burst or something along those lines, but that was so long ago I can't remember. But you need 3 playable characters if you want to be able to pull off that sort of thing. With just those 2, it's not gonna cut it. And you need to be like way later in the game. What? That's Machina oil. You're just going to give it to me? Thank you. With this stuff, I'll be out of here in no time. Take this as a thank you. Obtain the Magnus Tongs. Ooh, you really saved me there. Thanks. I owe you one. I'd better make my exit before they decide to come and chew me out again. Later. Wait, isn't it possible to go that way? Ah, there's nothing there, it seems. Okay. Fair enough. He's wild for me, Teehee. Oh, you too? Whatever shall I do? It's a good thing he's not noticing me while he's at it. Okay. Isn't there oh yeah, there's a treasure chest over there, but I think I should check in the other direction, see what's at the other end.
Good enough.
May my blade be sharp.
There. Fool. Fire wheel.
Yeah. Cliffs under.
You win!
Not a bad workout.
Okay. A stranger told me he'd give me some candy if I stood watch here. You're pretty suspicious. I'll have to tell that stranger about you. The ladder is inexplicably set out here. Maybe someone was on the roof before. 2 women and 2 little kids. Gonzo, thief extraordinaire. These imperial aristocrats are probably loaded with cash. Well, now that I've cased the place, I think it's showtime. Huh? Ma'am, someone just dropped from the ceiling. Good heavens, just what's going on here? You've come to snatch away my precious children, haven't you? You're mistaken, ma'am. I'm but a humble Mintaka City Building Inspector. My department is currently offering citizens building inspections free of charge. As part of our services, we take a look at the conditions of private residences and... Oh, hush! Get him! Yeah, well. Another one of those? There's a house I still haven't inspected over there on the other side, so I should probably not go that way just yet. I thought this was going to be a dead end with just a treasure chest at the end, but it seems to be the way I'm supposed to be going, so... to further the story. So for now, let's go over that way. I haven't been in there yet. Ah, yeah, it's the guy, the people who were like praying or whatever it was. Fall upon us, miracle of the heavens. Protect us, meek humans, from the wicked power around us. Dad and Grandpa make me join them in these prayers every single morning. I don't mind waking up early, but I don't get why we need to keep doing this. I married into this family years ago, and I still just don't get this. What do they think that primitive rain dance would accomplish in the age of Machina? I worry about my son's future. A Magna mix recipe. This is it, I guess. And I think this is where you meet the 3rd playable character. She joins you right about here, I think. Right? I think so. Yeah, I get to save right before she joins, I think. Yeah, I think this is it.
What did they send? The whole army?
Well, this is certainly an interesting development. Look, Sagi,
the soldiers came to wish us a happy getaway.
All right, I'm sorry. But hey, we're not gonna get anywhere moaning and groaning about it. Break through and head for the liner. Try not to fall behind, Gilo.
I know what to do. We'll see who's falling behind who.
Ah, shit.
Good enough.
Whatever.
Let's see.
More.
have enough MP.
Fire wheel!
Whatever! Whatever!
What did I pick? I didn't even pay attention. Okay. That wasn't good. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and nothing else.
There.
What a waste of time.
And they just keep coming like this. So 1, 2, no, 3. Okay.
May my blade be sharp.
One, 2, 3, 4, and I've got no number 1. That came too late. Not that I really needed it, but that would have been
What a waste of time.
that would have been cooler to see. That's all it is. It's better to just raise your MP early on, is what I should say. Yeah, why not? Let's use this. So 1, 3. 1, 3. Yes! Stop hitting me! I
May
get
my
it.
blade be sharp. Yeah! Cliffs under!
Fire wheel!
Okay.
Whatever!
2, 3, 4. Nah, let's not pull a brigade combo
May my
just now.
blade be sharp. Send in!
Ah, well, it's dead anyway.
You win!
Nice!
They just keep coming! What are we going to do? And then she drops in and she saves their ass.
Soggy!
Yeah, there she comes.
Who are you?
Heads up!
0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
May my blade be sharp. Yeah!
Oh yeah, that's right. Don't control her yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There.
Fire wheel!
Cliffs under!
9 cards, 10 hits.
You win!
Does that even count as a fight?
What was that? Giacomo.
Out of the way. You're obviously not up to the task.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat the crap out of him like 10 times throughout the playthrough of this game. When he's like the hardest boss in the in the first game. Well, he was the most annoying at least, but here it's just a joke. Like they put him in there just so that you could get your revenge on him for pulling all that crap against you in the first game.
I'll see to it that the service's tarnished name is washed clean.
Blood!
In blood!
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that moment. And that's sort of a remix of the music from the boss fights against him in the first game, that music track.
Good enough. Just try and escape. Crashing Gale! Level 1.
Well, at least he's alone here. He was one of the allies of the big bad guy in the game in the first one. But the boss fights against him were always very, very annoying. But in this one, he's pretty easy to defeat, and I think they made it on purpose because everyone complained about how hard those boss fights were in the first game. There was also one case... Oh shit. There was also one case in the first game where if you could find yourself stuck without any ability to like level up to become stronger to stand a better chance of defeating the boss if you saved right before the boss fight.
Here.
And you didn't keep like a save file from earlier. You could remain stuck and have to restart the whole game from the beginning. That's how annoying it was. And he was usually accompanied by two guys who were extremely annoying too. One of the reasons he was so annoying particularly was that he could act like 1 or 3 times per turn when you were allowed like only one action per turn per character. Which was an unfair advantage that he would have on you.
Try and escape. Crashing Gale. May my blade be sharp. Yeah. Ascension.
Yeah, he's weakened already. He's holding his chest. Don't finish me off. Not now. 0, 1, 2.
My blade be sharp.
No healing item. This might be it. No. Well, there it is, alright. Nah, it's okay. He's not attacking Sagi.
May my blade be sharp.
I almost soft-locked my Final Fantasy 13 playthrough. Ah, it's possible to do that too. Oh, it's a good thing I healed him. Oh yeah, but that killed him anyway, regardless. Oh well, I made it anyway, okay.
You're good. That's fine. You may have won the day. But I assure you, I'll be back to settle
the score. Yeah, he's back like a couple times over the course of the playthrough.
Sagi, your name is marked.
Fulgadrum. Who are you? Millie? Milliard.
Phew. It looks like they gave up. Talk about unfair odds. I don't know how I do it.
Who?
Milliard.
Huh?
That's my name, Milliard. But you can call me Millie.
Okay. Millie? But why did you rescue us?
I just can't bear to see weak people getting picked on. You looked so defenseless, surrounded by Imperial soldiers with nothing but a ragged puppet to call your own.
I had to grind enemies which gave me very low XP. There is a boss that does one-shot move. To prevent that, you have to deal enough damage to stagger him before he gets that off. Ah, okay.
I couldn't bring myself to
Yeah,
stand
if
by
you're
and
stuck
do
in an
nothing.
area where it's not really possible to do like some decent grinding, yeah, I can understand how that could happen.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. You're planning to board that Skyliner, right? If you don't hurry up, the liner will be gone, and we'll have more soldiers to deal with. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, she's tagging along, and then Gila will be like, why is she even tagging along with us? Or something. Like,
the wench thinks she's coming with us.
Yeah, I remember that line.
Well, she may
The
have
two
a
don't
mouth,
get along in the
but
game.
she did save our lives. She can't be that bad.
Because there's a... I remember one line in particular in the game where she says, like, well, who else could love Sagi among us? Well, Gilo says, well, I could love him too, and but he is, like, neither a man or a woman, so she's like, but what? But how is that even possible? How does that work?
Oh, you thought so too? There, you see, Gilo? He thinks so too.
Are you sure? I could feel her evil vibrations from 20 feet away.
Hey, I heard that. Stop chattering and get moving.
I always liked Milliard. She's funny. Well, the dialogue with Gilo and her talking about each other, it's always a lot of fun. Ah. Drunkard's wife. Quit being such an intolerable booze hound from morning till night. Go out and get a job. Why are you always this way? You didn't used to be like this. You didn't used to? Isn't that a grammatical error? Shut up. Tell it to someone who cares. I would have said you didn't used to. Or you used to not be like this, or something like that, but you people in your love and dreams, people like me don't need that stuff. Sunlight exposure is great, so these plants are growing happily. Let's see, can I pick something from these? No, Machina gas, I don't need that. Yeah, and then when the water is done evaporating, you end up with a salt stone or whatever it was. What's this big blue flower? What a terribly large weed to be growing in such an odd place. That's no weed, Gramps. It's called a warp flower and it has mysterious properties. It has the power to connect here with there. Oh ho, I see. You are awfully smart, aren't you? But where in the heck is there? Far, far away from here, of course. This flower leads to the oldest of Betels, a church at the very edge of the world. They say it's so far away you can't get there directly except by using a special ship. These flowers have been set out so that even people without a ship can go to offer up their prayers. Why is that so? You really are a smart little devil. But you can't... Oh yeah, you can. That place was already in the first game. It was where you would normally come to level up, but in this game, you level up automatically after a fight. Welcome to the Church Adventurer. Here you can raise your class level in accordance with your experience or acquire the miraculous power of auras, which raise your status in exchange for a donation. Do not be afraid to confess your desires. What can I have? You still haven't obtained a single charm. Those who do not possess a charm are unable to receive auras. You appear ready to rise a class. Will you do so? Yes. Very well, let us begin. Your class level is now 2. You may carry up to 2 decks with 40 cards in each deck. You may discard 1 card at a time. Yeah, with your class rising, you can discard more Magnuses per turn in battle. That's it. It seems you can rise another class. Will you do so? Rise another class. Okay. And now I can discard two cards. Discard 2 cards at a time. Okay, do nothing then. Isn't there something else? Oh, I might not be able to open this one. Yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, mysterious force holds this shut. Yeah. I remember this. We need a ship to exit that way. We don't have one right now, so let's use the warp flower to return the way we came. And the guy who you used to donate the constellations to, he's not there anymore. Well, he's not there yet, is what I should say, since this one takes place before the first game. Return the way you came. Looks like the ship is about to leave. Shall we go wait on board? Sure, let's go.
Kilo, time to go.
The wench is actually coming with us.
All clear. The Skyliner bound for Hasale is ready for departure.
Yeah, that's a floating island in the sky that didn't used to be in the first game, and I don't know why.
Lord Baelheit, Master Shanath is here to see you.
See him in.
Master Shanath. Who would that be? Ah, yeah, that's, yeah, the little girl is Savina, who is one of the playable characters in the first game.
Where have you been? I thought I told you to stand by during the operation.
My apologies. Adjustments to the continent's levitation system took longer than expected.
Olgan was killed.
Pardon?
I said, Emperor Olgan is dead.
Then that boy did it.
No. According to the officer assigned to the operation, the Emperor was already dead when they arrived. What's more, the list has been stolen. It had to have been someone else's doing.
But does it really matter, my lord? The Emperor's death is hardly what I'd call bad news.
I needed him alive. It's too soon to reveal my hand. No. The operation was a complete failure. Olgan is dead, the boy, and the list is gone.
Shall I chase him?
No need. I've already made arrangements. What I want you to do is look into why the boy was able to escape with all that was going on. If I had to wager a guess, I'd say Varus had something to do with it.
Yes, my lord. I'll look into it immediately.
One more thing. During the operation, we found one.
But none of the soldiers involved in the operation are on our list.
Precisely. Which means it must have been someone from the missing list.
So, did they secure it?
Yes. A soldier named Valara brought it in. At any rate, Olgan's death has hastened the need to act on our plan.
May I begin with Diadem and Sadal Sood, then?
You may proceed with the Nui Nui as well. Do it quickly.
Yes, my lord.
Come, Savina.
Come on, we're going home.
I know he's not revealing the identity of the child yet, but I know it is her. I remember that much.
Spiriters. It's trouble that follows them, not spirits.
Wow. So this is what it feels like to soar through the sky. Look! Look! The lights of Mintaka are so pretty. You two should come see this.
So, Winch, why are you following us?
Ah! Hey, look! Aren't those the mines of Aza? They're so lively.
Soggy, can I eat her?
Now. Hey, Millie, once we get to Hasale, we'll... what about you?
Me? Well, if you're heading for Sheraton, then I guess that's where I'm headed too.
Oh no, you're not, Wench. Why are you following us?
Now, is that any way to talk to the girl who saved your life? Anyway, I know it's not very ladylike to say this, but I'm the only daughter of a wealthy family.
Agreed. Not very ladylike at all.
Do you want to hear this or not?
Gilo, let's just listen to what she has to say.
Fine.
So you see, I'm what you might call a sheltered girl.
Was she the daughter of Questor Varus? I can't remember.
Oh, you know the rest. The sheltered girl usually winds up running away from home, right? So I took a page out of that book and put all I knew behind me, and that's when I stumbled across you two and your little predicament. All I want is to see the outside world. Please take me with you. You don't mind, do you?
Yes, we do.
I guess not. Yes, we do.
Good, that settles it. Thanks for having me along. Oh, look! We're almost there. Time sure flies when you're chatting. Sheraton, here we come.
Why don't you stop her? Soggy!
Don't say I didn't warn you. What's the harm? She's all by herself. I bet she feels so helpless.
I think Gilo has a thing for Sagi and doesn't want any other women around him. I think that's part of the reason. It's kind of hinted at some point.
Helpless? Oh, that explains how she trounced the same soldiers that had us at the ends of their blades.
That's a fair point. You have to hand it to Gilo. That is a fair point. She can handle herself pretty well. She doesn't need anyone's help.
You could drop a ton of bricks on her, and the
bricks
would be helpless.
That's a good one. It's hinted at occasions that Gilo has a thing for Sagi, even though, well, you don't know if it's a male or a female or neither of those or both at the same time. But Gilo wants to protect, yeah, he or she or it is just jealous, yeah. Look, we owe her for saving our lives. Stop grumbling, okay? Come on, Gilo. Yeah, well. She's not in my party yet, is she? Is it? Yeah, she's just tagging along for the story for now, but I don't have full control of her in battle yet. I've received some rare imports from Alphard. Interested? Peanut gas. Oh yeah, that's stuff. Yeah, and it leads to a lot of funny situations down the line. My daughter and her husband are bringing their kid home to visit soon. Oh, I hope they hurry. Yeah, well, I will have to end the stream here for tonight. It's already been 3 hours, and I would like to keep the each episode of this playthrough that I would be putting on my YouTube channel like a decent length, but not too long either. I will be seeing you guys, well, I don't know yet if I will be streaming tomorrow night. I might, but I'm not 100% sure yet. And whatever happens anyway, I will be here on Saturday afternoon with Pokemon. And then on Sunday again, probably with more Baten Kaitos Origins. If I stream tomorrow, it would be for Baten Kaitos Origins anyway. And on Saturday, I already said that I would be doing Pokemon, so that's what I plan to do. Anyway, bye bye guys, and enjoy the rest of your night. I wish you a good one. See ya.